going to learn another advanced scale pattern. This one is more common to rock and popular music, but you can actually find it in all genres of music. It's known as the pentatonic minor scale. Penta meaning 5, tonic meaning notes. So it's a 5-note scale. And what we'll see is that this pattern provides us a great technical exercise, and as you saw in the introductory video, a way to eventually learn to improvise and play solos over chord progressions. So we're going to work on box number 1, which is also known as the root position box. It's called root position because the first note is the focus note of the scale, or the name of the scale in terms of pitch. So for example, we're going to learn the scale at the 5th fret starting on the root note A. So we'll be learning the A pentatonic minor scale. So I'd like to walk you through how to play this. First of all, I'd like to show you what this scale looks like if we write it out in notes. So you can see plainly below that these are all notes that we know. We can count up the fretboard and find the high ones on the first string. And if you start at the lowest note, you see the note A, the next note C, the next note D, followed by E, followed by G. Those are our 5 pitches that then repeat. So this scale only contains the notes A, C, D, E, and G. Now, let me show you what this looks like in a chord box and in tablature. So you can see this scale starts at the 5th fret. We also sometimes will call this 5th position. Wherever your first finger is indicates the position. So for example, if we play at the 1st fret, our first finger is at the 1st fret, that's called 1st position. For this scale, our first finger will always be playing at the 5th fret, so we call this 5th position. So let me walk you through what this scale looks like, and I'm going to grab a guitar pick because this is a great scale to start practicing using a pick. So if we start at the 5th fret, our first note is on the 6th string with our first finger. The next note will be 1, 2, 3 frets away with our pinky at the 8th fret. The next note, 5th string, 5th fret with your first finger. At the 7th fret with your 3rd finger. Next string, 5th fret with your first finger. 7th fret with your 3rd finger. Next string, 5th fret with your first finger. 7th fret with your 3rd finger. 5th fret with your first finger on the 2nd string. 8th fret with your pinky. 1st string, 5th fret with your first finger. And 8th fret with your pinky. So the pattern looks like this, ascending from low to high. And you can see that in the tab. The tab below shows us we start on the 6th string. We go 5th fret to 8th fret, then to the 5th string, 5th fret to 7th fret, and so on. Go ahead and pause the video and practice the basic pattern. Then we're going to talk about a couple of advanced ways to practice it. So, the first thing that we're going to want to do is, in our picking hand, is start to work on just down picks. These are pick strokes that move away from us towards the floor. So we're going to practice just picking down, 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 down. In addition, I want you to go from ascending to descending so that you end up back on that first note. So we're going to ascend and then descend to back to that same pitch, A. One more time, all down. Go ahead and pause the video and practice ascending and descending using only down picks in your right hand. The next step's a little tricky. So we're going to do the same pattern in the left hand. That's our pentatonic box 1 shape. But now we're going to practice two other picking patterns. The first are up picks. These picking patterns will go up towards us. So we'll go all up picking. The last way we're going to practice this will help us to develop very fast scales. We're going to practice alternating down-up picking. So every pick will either be a down followed by an up or vice versa. So the pattern will look like this. Right hand, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. This helps us to start to work on something called alternating picking, down-ups. And eventually you're going to be able to go quite fast with this picking, whether you're playing on a nylon string or a steel string or an electric guitar. So our end goal is to really work up that alternate picking so that it seems like second nature. Go ahead and pause the video and start working on your A minor pentatonic scale.